Sports-A-Delic's what's happening. It's me, Reem. And guess what? That's Lil Reem right there. Tell me what you think. Also, I'm going in hard on this one. Because, see, I had somebody call me, a Dallas Cowgirl fan, actually two. But this one guy that called me, he's the reason for this. So Cowboy Nation, blame this guy. Sports-A-Delics, what's going on? Thank you to my current subscribers, and thank you to my new subscribers, and welcome to Sports-A-Delic. As I told you in the introduction, you're going to have to blame this one guy, Cowgirl fans. You're going to have to find him out there on social media, whatever, and say, why? Why did you contact this woman with all of this rhetoric? Why did you do this? Because now I'm going to have to peel back the onion and stink up the place. Because I told you all, with Sports-A-Delic, it's not about your feelings. It's not about your thoughts. It's about the facts, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you who it is. His name is Javier de la Torres. Sends me this text that Dallas is leading the division. We're back, baby. That's what he said. We're back, baby. Super Bowl bound, right? Now, I'm on the phone. I'm like, what's up? What's up, Javier? Now, you done started something, right? And he's like, oh, no, we're back. Okay, let's get into this. Dallas has an opportunity to make history by winning the Super Bowl this year. They will be the first team ever to win the Super Bowl, and their defense is not even ranked in the top 10. When I say delusional Cowgirl fans, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. You're giving up 25 points a game. I'm going to say it again. 25 points a game. But, hey, you might do it. You might be the first team to ever win the Super Bowl giving up 3 touchdowns, and a field goal. Now, to get an average of 24, 25 points, yeah, well, okay, that means there's been some 30 points in there, right? My point is plain and simple. Top 10 defenses right now. Let's just say, Dallas, you don't get this cleaned up. You don't get your defense cleaned up, okay? Top 10 defenses right now. Arizona. And if I'm not mistaken, they're hard to beat right now. The Broncos. I think they might, right now as we speak, on the Thursday night game, they might be getting their brains beat out. But right here, right now. Number 2 is the Broncos. Number 3, the Browns. Number 4, the Rams. Number 5, the Panthers. Number 6, the Bills. Number 7, the Seahawks. Number 8, Tampa Bay. The defending Super Bowl champions defense is ranked in the top 10. Bengals are ranked number 9, and the Saints sit there at 10. Until you get your defense cleaned up, you have a chance to make insane history. You'll be the first team. It's so insane. It's so insane that it hadn't happened, right? Now, this has driven me to do this. I normally I normally don't go in, on the big boys like this, particularly on a Thursday night. But thanks to Javier, I'm doing it. This is their Solemn 13. Now, moving right along with the Cowgirls, that is. Smoky mirrors, cheerleaders, a whole bunch of hoorah. That's what they represent. Now, their defense, are they playing better? Absolutely, than last year. I think they finished up either last in defense or next to last. You could only go up. And thank God you did. Only thing I'm saying is, right here, right now, today, if you don't get this cleaned up, you tell me, you tell the rest of the world, how in the hell are you going to win the Super Bowl? Like, just real talk. You still got to deal with Tom Brady's babies. That's what I call them. You still got to go through Tampa, because chances are they're going to be there. And their defense is ranked in the top 10, right? So here we are. Now, the other thing that I want to point out is this. Mike McCarthy, the coach, they're going on a bye week. He says, look, keep your nose clean, guys. Get yourself in any trouble. The NFL, they do a good job of providing transportation for these guys if they want to get a little liquored up. They never have to put themselves and others at risk by driving drunk. So what does DeMonte McKenzie do? DeMonte Kazi, what does he do? Your starter on defense, what does he do? He goes out and gets a DUI. Now, you may not think that that's a big deal. If you don't think that's a big deal, it's only because you are a recreator. It's only because you, at best, maybe played Pop Warner. But you ain't played no real sports on a real team. Because there's this thing called continuity. And when players start doing the stuff that DeMonte has done, it interferes with the team continuity. It just does. It's one of those things. When you're on a pace and a task and you're setting these goals that you're trying to accomplish, you need everybody to be on the same accord. You need everybody to take heed to what the coach says. Fine, if you want to get slithered, that's your business. But take the number that the NFL provides, call the car, and they'll make sure that you're safe. But no, he didn't want to do that. And so it's already starting. The cracks are already starting with the Cowgirls. I mean, it's notorious. We have seen this from you guys before. We've seen you all at 14-2 with the #1 seed in the playoffs. The Super Bowl got to go through Dallas. Home game, home game, home game. And what happened? Aaron Rodgers comes into town, eating a piece of cheese, and beat your brains out. And as Forrest Gump would say, and just like that, it was over. So anything less than a Super Bowl is an underachievement, right? I'm not angry or bitter because Washington is terrible. We've been terrible for 30 years. What I am not is delusional. And that's the problem I have with you Cowgirl fans. You all are delusional. If you look at the tapes, if you look at the stats, you will know that your team is nothing more right now than smoky mirrors. I mean, you've played a couple of decent teams. Patriots, decent, which by all accounts, here or there, and on some level, they could have just as easily won the game. As, same thing with the Chargers. And stop with all of this malarkey, because with the Cowgirls, when you lose, it's the referee's fault. And then when you win, it's because you're the big bad Cowgirls. So, I mean, what do you do with fans that are delusional like this? The bottom line is, and listen to me, I'm going to light up for this. Did you see the smoke? That's what you're getting from your team. A bunch of smoke. You're giving up 25 points a game, and you're talking about winning the Super Bowl in week 6. You're not used to winning, just like us. It's been 25, 30 years. I get it. I mean, but come on. And Javier, you know, I can't even get you on the phone when you all take L's. It's no secret. Cowgirl fans, they all walk around with a box of crickets in their pocket because they know at some point they're going to have to pull them out. And that's all you're going to hear. Crickets chirping. It's just who you are. You all are the Atlanta Falcons in Texas. Anything that you shouldn't do to lose is exactly what you're going to do. God rest his soul. The man is dead and blind. Ray Charles can see it. The delusional Cowgirl fans, you all can't. And so I'll be right back here when it's all said and done with, hey, I told you so. Now, you all are not so delusional that you're taking any bets. Because Javier, I say, well, you know what? Let's bet some stogies. A box of stogies. I'm so confident that you all are not going to go to and win the Super Bowl. Let's just go ahead and bet it up now. And he just started laughing. And then there's another guy, Key. Same thing. I mean, it was early. I think like 8 o'clock in the morning. He's texting about the Cowgirls. And I kid you not, I hadn't heard from this guy in 2 years. And then all of a sudden, now he's reaching out talking about the Cowgirls. Smoke. We're used to it. As a matter of fact, I haven't heard from 9 or 10 people until the Cowgirls started winning. I've had, deaths in the family. I've had my share of whatever life has had to deliver. And I didn't hear from them then. But when the Cowgirls start winning, they pop up out of nowhere. Some of these people are aware of some of the turmoils that I've, been going through, whether it's family related, personally, or whatever. And I didn't hear from them at all. But now that the Cowgirls are winning the division in week 6, blowing up my phone. Now, what does that tell you? I know what it tells you. It tells you that I talk so much damn shit that I'm the person that they want to shut up and shut down. I get it. I'm not upset about it because after you see this video, I already know you're coming for me again. But see, I have the facts. I have the stats, and I'm going to shut you down and make you pull out your box of crickets. Subscribe, like, share. I want to hear your comments, all of them. Every last one of them. But before I go, I want to show you what the Cowboys look like. Smoke. Sports-A-Delic. As always, be good to yourself.